Good Yule, everyone! My city has finally lifted a boil water restriction, so I'm incredibly happy. And I figured since today is Christmas, I would look through some of my books and see what interesting things from various parts of Irish tradition has to do with today. One of these days, I am going to write scripts for these videos. While the wild plant mistletoe is heavily associated with, being kissed under around Christmas time, it was traditionally used as a way to protect the house from evil spirits. A lot of the customs with mistletoe and kissing are unfortunately rather cruel. In both England and Ireland, there's a whole thing of there's a specific kind of cap you wear and you'll put mistletoe on that, and, the boys will go around kissing girls, usually with an implied sense of consent. But a girl who had not been kissed is said to have either been, will not get married within the coming year, or will be barren for all her days. In Wales, an unmarried girl would take a sprig of mistletoe, put it under her pillow, and she would dream of her future husband. In various places among the Celtic Isles, it is believed that if mistletoe is not burned after the festivities, that those who had kissed under it would be foes before the year is out. While mistletoe is not native to Ireland, these and other traditions, kind of sprang forth, especially over naturalization and various histories. This included that you would hang a sprig of it on the door, and if a girl was to kiss an unsuspecting young man who came in, that young man was obliged to buy the girl a Christmas present. In some places, in both England and Ireland, it was considered bad luck to remove mistletoe that was from the Christmas in the house until it was replaced the next year, both in the sense of protecting from evil spirits as well as keeping love in the house. The plant dog rose or buckbriar had a very complicated ritual associated with it. On Midsummer's Eve, a girl would pick a dog rose, carried it home, and carefully wrapped it in white paper and did not open it until Christmas Day, where it would be fresh as the day that she had picked it. And on Christmas Day, if she wore the rose going out, the man who would come and take the rose from her would be her future husband. The holly tree has very similar ideas of itself as mistletoe in the sense that it was used to keep evil spirits out of the house. Though specifically in Wales, it seems to have been unlucky in any other time except for Christmas. It should also be noted that holly is heavily associated with the traditional festival of Lunasa. In Herefordshire, or Herefordshire, scorched blackthorn was mixed with mistletoe as a Christmas decoration to bring good luck. In Ireland, the traditional Yule log would be made from the pine tree, and the burning of both logs and splints of pine was customary around Christmas or Midwinter. The belief in this is that the particularly bright flame from pine wood would effectively represent rebirth. Pine splinters often used as candles to ward off evil spirits as well. Cows, donkey, and other cattle were also said to, on the night of Christmas Eve, gain the ability of human speech, which was unlucky for humans to hear. There was also a European tradition in general that the Irish also participated in, that they would dress donkeys up in robes and would bring them into church services, and then after the church services, the donkeys would drink with the people for the festivities. And in something of a reverse situation than what you usually hear about, if a black cat came into an Irish house on Christmas night, the inhabitants would have good luck for the coming year. These books were my sources for those interested, and I hope the holiday season hasn't been too stressful for anyone. Thank you for watching.